Hi, Brian McElboy here with Inside Out Trading, and today we're going to talk about the difference between a strategy and a system, and it's really important that you understand the difference between the two. There's a lot of people out there selling clever strategies but lousy systems. Okay, so here's the thing. I mean, I'll get an email, and I even got one earlier today. The guy says, well, Brian, after watching your one video, I realized, I don't even have a system. I've got an idea for a system. I still get these emails today, even from guys, women who've been trading for years. And they think that they've got a system. They don't. They have a strategy. It's kind of like, follow the trend. I'm a trend follower. Well, that's a strategy. That's not a system. The strategy is, the general idea of how you're going to get in and out of the markets and make money. The system is how you're going to do it repeatedly. I mean, that's the whole point of everybody wants to have a good system, right? Well, that's the whole point. I mean, you want to have a system so that it's a step-by-step, do this, do this, do this, make money. Do this, do this, do this, make money. Do this, do this, do this, make money. And it's a repeatable over and over and over and over thing. That's why you want a system. But a good strategy does not make for a good system automatically. Matter of fact, most of them don't. There's a lot of people out there have a clever strategy, and they can show you one chart where it works great, and it's like, look, we entered here and we exited here and we made all this money. You can do it too. Just buy our $5,000 system. And no, it doesn't work that well. On that one chart, it works great, but the charts are different every day in the real world. And so you got to have a system that you can take, and you can be repeatable in what you do, and you can get repeatable results in a dynamic market, in a dynamic environment, one where it's not the same every day. And when you have a true system, you can do that, and it eliminates the uncertainty of the markets. I mean, you're not going to win every trade, of course not. But if you have a solid system and it's put together right and you've proven it out right, you know at the end of the month that you're going to make money. And that's the whole point. So I'm bringing this up because even if you've been trading for a while, if it's good experience, then it counts. If it's not good experience, well, then it doesn't really count. I mean, just because you've been doing something for 5 years doesn't mean you've been doing it well and getting good practice. There's a lot of people out there. I mean, I went through it too, where I went a whole year and I was just basically practicing bad trading, practicing emotional trading, practicing losing money. But it wasn't a year of good practice. And so that doesn't really count. And whether it's 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years, if it's not good quality, it doesn't really count. And so I'm bringing all this up not to hurt your feelings. If it's a poke to your ego, good. Your ego needs to be poked because your ego is probably keeping you from moving ahead. What you need is a true sound system. And that's what I teach. That's what I bring from my quality experience, is how to take what you're doing and turn it into a real system that actually is repeatable and gets you repeatable results. Now, the cool thing about it is when you do this and you do it right, this is how you really virtually guarantee your profits, and you protect yourself from losing money because you've got the repeatability there. That's the whole thing. When you don't have the repeatability, that's when it's so subject to your emotions coming in and interfering with your judgment, and everything gets subjective and subject to how you're feeling, and all the kinds of mistakes and inconsistencies come into play. If you'd like to find out more about this whole subject and how to get that repeatability and that predictability to your trading that you want, because of what you've got, if you have a good strategy, you want to be able to do it again and again and again and again, into the foreseeable future. Preferably, if it's making you money, you want to be able to do it hundreds of times, right? Well, that's what we're talking about. Now, if you'd like to find out more about this and how really to be able to take any strategy or system that's out there and make it work and get that repeatability in it, well, there's a short video that I made that you can access right below this video here. There's a link to where you can go access that video, and it explains this whole concept in a bit more detail, so you really understand it. So that you can take your system or your method or any system really, and make it work so that it works into the foreseeable future, so that you can it actually has that repeatability over hundreds of trades for the months and weeks to come. And it works the way that you want it to. Anyway, check out the link. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if this, if this is something that you've struggled with. Tell me what it is that you struggled with. I'll reply to your comment. And of course, if it has been helpful, share it with your friends. Anyway, I look forward to helping you with your trading. Talk to you soon. Cheers.